Thank you so much for watching. I literally forgot how to do an outro because it's been a while. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute, I know. I've been super busy with work, super busy with life, and then I got sick like twice. So today I'm taking the time to sit down, film some content for you guys, and have fun with makeup. So this video is going to be a fall makeup look, a little bit of a chit-chatty catch-up, if you will, catching up on life. How are you? How am I? How is everyone? And this video was literally inspired by my boyfriend who found a lip liner that I lost when I moved into this apartment. So thank you, babe, for finding my lip liner. I really appreciate you. I didn't have to go out and spend $22 on another lip liner, even though if it was such urgency, I would have bought it already, but I was holding out and now look, it's found. So all that to say, let's start with our complexion. Browser on, because there might be a little sneaky brown tutorial coming up, possibly, we don't know. And my primer's on. Not much has changed in 6,000 years. Name that movie in the comments and I will be your best friend forever, because nobody knows that movie. Use the NARS Radiance Primer with SPF 35 as my primer for today. And then for foundation, just because I want something light on my skin, I don't want to feel like I'm wearing a heavy makeup, I'm going to go in with the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 4. It's in the shade medium. It's going to be dark for me right now, but we're going to even it out with concealer, so I am not concerned. And I'm just going to go in and apply that all over my face, because this will be our foundation today. My skin isn't doing that bad. It's been worse, but like overall, it's not horrible. So, fall makeup tutorial. It is almost September. Pumpkin spice creamer is in the grocery store already. I'm gonna go in with my Milk foundation brush and buff all of that in. I love this product because if I want to go in with something that's going to give me flawless skin but still let my skin breathe, this is perfect for me, because I still feel like it gives me coverage. It's very light, but it's still so beautiful, and paired with the right concealer, it gives me the perfect coverage for the day. So where have I been? Because I haven't been on YouTube and I have not been on Instagram. I've been on Instagram stories sparingly, not as often as I used to at all, but I got a new job and I work pretty long hours at this job than I have at any other job that I've had in like the past year or two. Not that it's obnoxious or anything or I don't like it. That's not the case at all. It's just extremely time consuming. And then when I'm home, I'm either too tired to do anything and I'm just like on the couch trying to mentally recuperate myself, or I'm getting a workout in because I don't want my fitness to fall into the cracks, and it's something that's really important to me. And my social media and my content creating is also extremely important to me. I miss doing this and I miss growing on all platforms. I was posting random content that I had pre-filmed, but I had missed getting in front of the camera and doing things like this. And I've been sick, so I'm like, what more better time to do something than when you have downtime, because you have to have downtime. So here I am, doing a makeup look finally. I'm gonna go in with the Dior Forever Skin Concealer. I bought this because I watched one of Jamie Genevieve's YouTube tutorials and we know how she influences me. I'll buy anything that she recommends. And I actually really like the concealer. You can build it up to full coverage. I would say it's medium buildable, but it's very pretty on the skin. I'm gonna put some on my jawline just because the foundation is a little bit dark for me. Want to brighten it up a little bit. And then would this be an Emily tutorial without me mixing concealers? Absolutely not. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer just in 3 areas, underneath both of my eyes and then my forehead. just to brighten up those areas in particular. I like it a little bit brighter over there. And I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and blend all of that out. So yeah, I've been working a lot. I haven't had time to film, but I'm hoping to get a better hold of my schedule and like plan out time in the middle of the week to film and create content, because it's something that I really do miss doing. It's not like I'm just like, screw my YouTube and forget my Instagram. Not even in the slightest. I miss doing, you know, the most for you guys. I was looking back at my old content and I used to be so colorful and so like vibrant with my makeup looks, and I'm like, where the heck did that girl go? Because just because she left Anastasia doesn't mean she can never come back. I'm going in with my Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Cupcake while my under eye dries a little bit more, because I like to give it time before I blend it out. And as you can see, I'm loyal to my products. I haven't really changed anything up that much. You know what I just messed up on? I was going to put on cream bronzer and blush, so I'm gonna do that while my concealer sets and hope that works, because this bronzer and this blush, honey, these are the truth. These are the new bronzers and blushes from Anastasia. I've used them a couple of times, but I love them so much. They blend out like a dream. So I'm using the shade Amber for my bronzer, and it just gives me such a good base for powder products over it. Of course, you don't have to use powder over it. I'm just crazy and I like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. The first time I used it, I was like, oh, honey, because I have nude sticks, I have Fenty, I have Patrick Ta, I have a lot of cream bronzers and blushes, and this one is just so easy to blend out. Like, that took me no time at all. And then I'm gonna go on the cheekbone and just pat it. I just think it gives such a nice base for powder products. Look at that. Look, that's just cream. That's just cream product. That's no powder over it yet. And the packaging is super sleek and matte. This is like something that you want on your vanity. When I was working for Anastasia, it was known that like Anastasia and Norvina want products that you could display on your vanity, and these are just so nice. For the blush, I'll just take it on my brush. I use the same one that I used for the bronzer, and then I smile and I just pop that on my cheekbone. And this is just the cream. This is not even any of the powder yet. It's so good. This is the shade Peachy Keen. The bronzer was in the shade Amber, if I didn't already mention that. And I just smile and press that on my cheekbones going upward. And now we're gonna go in and blend out the concealer. It had tons of time to set, so we're gonna get super full coverage, which is great because we just used the Hollywood Flawless filter, which is a light coverage. So now that you all know that I'm alive, what have you guys been up to? How have you guys been dealing? Oh, something new that I do, I just press the powder underneath my eyes where I crease up the most, and I don't bake the same way I used to, because I find that this technique keeps my under eye from creasing better than the other one that I was doing when I was pressing the powder in with the damp beauty sponge. This works way better and doesn't give me creasy, old crinkly under eyes, because y'all know I crease like crazy. So now that you all know what I've been up to, how have all of you been? How is everyone doing? Thank you guys so much for like 180 something subscribers. Even though I've been gone, I've gotten a couple of subscribers and I super appreciate it. And I'm glad that you guys are still around and waiting for these videos. And I'm sorry I left you. I hope I don't go on a hiatus that long again because I really do want to focus on my social media. I don't know about anyone else, but lately my anxiety has been through the actual roof, like almost daily panic attacks. I'm laughing because like it's real life and this is so true. And I wish I was making it up, but like daily panic attacks. I have anxiety every single day now. It used to be periodic, but now it's like all the time. So how is everyone else doing? How's everyone else's mental health as I get powder all over my sweater? I don't want to say anything on YouTube that's going to get me like demonetized because I'm already a small channel as it is. So I'm not trying to prevent myself from reaching a bigger audience. But I got 2 out of 2 you know what what's as of recent. If you're on my Instagram, you know what I mean. And that gave me so much anxiety. I know I'm doing it for the greater good and I'm doing it for my benefit as well as others. But ooh, the fear mongering on social media is real. And my best advice to you guys, if you are like me and you deal with anxiety and you know the state of events has caused you to feel some sort of way, you gotta unfollow the people that make you scared. Because boy, oh boy, I have no issue with anyone's opinions, honestly. Like, if you have a view, that is your view, that is not mine. You know, I gotta figure out all these things for myself. There's a lot of information from, I don't even want to say both sides because I feel like there's a billion sides, but there's a lot of information going around there. And honestly, right now, if I'm trying to do something that I think is good for me, and I got like 3 people posting about how, you know, it's unsafe and I might jeopardize my life, I'm gonna have to unfollow you because I have crazy anxiety right now. And that sort of stuff is not going to help me whatsoever. And it's not gonna help you either if you also have anxiety. So I don't care if you love the person. I don't care if, you know, they're your best friend. If they have your best interest at heart, they'll be open to your opinion. Because I've had like 50 million different opinions this entire time. And, you know, never once did I curse somebody out for having their own opinion. But if you have somebody or you're following somebody that's scaring you, intentionally or unintentionally, you need to think about whether going on Instagram or going on their platform and seeing what they're posting is going to affect you and how it's going to affect your day, you know? Because when I got my 2 out of 2, I was on Instagram, you know, trying to get my mind off of it. I follow predominantly makeup artists and makeup people, but the state of the world has just found its way into every single platform. It doesn't matter what you do, what profession you're in, you're hearing about it. And somebody had posted something really scary and probably untrue about what was happening. And I had a full-on meltdown in CVS. It was not cute. So after that, I was like, you know what, Em? For your mental health and your clarity and sanity, you're gonna have to really think about who you follow. And, you know, even though you might agree with some of the things that they say, if they're affecting, you know, the way that you think and the way that you feel, and if you're having complete meltdowns, maybe it's not smart to follow them. So if you're in the same boat as me and you feel that way, just think about who you're following. It doesn't matter if they have good intentions. What matters is how it's affecting you and how it's affecting your quality of life and your well-being. And I was tired of being fearful. And I ended up finding some people that, you know, have really good views on things. And it's not that they're going with what everyone else is saying. It's like, you know, real people with degrees and, you know, people that want things to progress and get better and for people to have solid information, like people like that. So do your research, but don't let anybody scare you like they scared me, because it's not fun. I've been living in like constant anxiety and I'm on my own little journey of just calming the F down. And I think that even filming right now, it feels good to just get that out there and talk to you guys. And I'm sure it's going to resonate with somebody out there. So just know that if you come to my channel or you come to my page and your views aren't the same as mine, or you might see something that makes you upset, I'm sorry. We don't have to agree at all. I'm not going to judge you. Me and all of my friends have different views. And I think that's great because we're able to listen and collaborate and hear what each other has to think. And I know that my views have impacted my friends and their views have impacted me for the greater good. Maybe we've had to apologize and say sorry to each other, but it just helps us progress as people and it helps us learn. And I didn't know I could talk to the camera like this. Damn, I'm getting good at this stuff. What is going on? This is fantastic. Maybe this is my therapy, guys. I like this. I just want to stay home and talk to the camera all day. So as I was going off on my little rant back there, I put on my setting powder all over my face. I used MAC Dark Tan Mineralized Skin Finish for my bronzer over the Anastasia cream. And then I also went in with the Melt Cosmetics blush in Cali Dream. This is a staple. If y'all haven't bought this and you like peach blushes, just buy these two, Peachy Keen and Cali Dream. Just do it. Now I'm going to spray my face with the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Look at how little I have left. And I'm in denial that I have to buy a new one. I don't want to buy one yet, but I'm going to have to. It's going to have to happen. This stuff is so good. And the issue is, I'm just ranting to you about everything. The issue is I like something so much and I sell it at work and then I can't buy it because I sold out of it. I'm just going to have to start putting things on hold before I sell out of it because this is ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to go in with highlighter and then we're going to get into eye makeup. This is like a nice little update chit chatty video. I feel like this is helping me. I hope it's helping you. This is going to be a long one. I'm shocked that I could talk to the camera so effortlessly right now because it's been so long. I thought I'd feel really awkward. I'm also the only person home, so maybe being alone helps too. This is just fantastic. I'm finding out so much about myself today. For highlighter today, I'm going in with the Melt Cosmetics Stargazer Digital Dust Highlight. This is fantastic. And their sex foil highlighters are awesome too. Maybe I'll put some on my décolleté later to get all fancy schmancy for no reason, but Melt Cosmetics and their complexion products are just so good. So now that our base is done, we're going to go into the Patrick Ta Major Dimension Eye Palette. This guy was heavily raved about and kind of controversial because people were like, should I buy it? Should I not? I ended up picking it up because I returned the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. It just didn't have enough pigment for me. And this guy is phenomenal and the browns in it are beautiful. So I thought this would be perfect for a fall makeup tutorial. I think I know what I'm gonna do, but it always changes on camera, so we will see. I'm actually gonna go in with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot because nothing changes. I love the primers that I use, so I'm gonna go in with that guy. I've yet to find one that I love more than this. In the Patrick Ta palette, he does have two brown bases. And granted, I mean, I could use those and I might, but for an overall base, I just really love the paint pot. It's so easy. It glides right on. It's accountable. It's there for me. So now that my base is on, I'm going in with the Melt Blend 818 brush and the shade Transition from the Patrick Ta palette. And I'm going to start by buffing that into my crease, and I want to lay this down really nicely because I think we're going to go full on smoky. Haven't decided if we're doing all matte yet, but smoky eyes happening. So I am currently under the weather, but I think that like I didn't want to do anything that required me to put out a lot of energy, and I feel like sitting down and talking to the camera, like I could just speak and it's pretty easy. So this is not me exerting too much energy, but it's certainly is fun to do something because I've just been sitting on the couch for the past 2 days. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Transition 87 brush, and then I'm gonna take the shade Absolutely, which is a little bit of a deeper brown, and I'm gonna start to pack that in the socket of my crease. Still blending it up, still making it deeper. I'm basically gonna use all of the brown matte shades in this palette to my advantage today. Definitely would love to know what videos you guys like to see next. I know I asked on my Instagram. Some people say like vlog style videos, and I would love to do that, but I'm telling you, I don't do much throughout the day. I definitely could try if I'm like filming that day or I'm doing something or going somewhere fun. I also got to see if my boyfriend wants to be on camera, so something that I haven't done before, but I'm definitely interested in doing it. I think it would be a fun experience. And I do want to grow my channel and try new things. I think that it's exciting, and if you guys want to watch it, why not? So I'm going into the second to last deepest brown, and the palette, I know you're like, what the heck does that mean? I think it's the shade called Mother. It's like a red brown shade in the palette. And for this shade, I'm really focusing it on the inner socket of my eye and the outer, and then connecting it in the middle. And then I'm going to take my fluffy brush again and blend it out. And lastly, I'm going to take my Tapered Shadow 33 brush from Melt with the deepest shade, which is, I don't want to like blind you guys, which is this one right here. That is the shade Scandal. So I used that one just before, and now I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to pat that all over my lid. I know there were easier ways of doing this. I could have just put a dark base on the lid and blended it upward. I haven't done makeup like this in a hot minute, so I wanted to do it the hard way because I enjoy the process. Feel free to do it as you wish. You ever just want to do your makeup just so you can like experience the feel of like blending? Because that's me right now. I just want to feel the blend happen. I like that it's messy. I like that it's easy to do. I like that I'm building up the color. This is like the fundamentals of makeup. Now I'm going to go in with the Patrick Ta Rich Brown eyeliner. These eyeliners are fantastic. I had a client who was looking for a really good eyeliner. Try like 3 other eyeliners before I introduced her to this one. And then she came in the other day and was like, this is the best liner ever. If you're trying to sell it to other people, let them know I love it, because it just stays and it doesn't budge. And I was like, I know, right? It's the best liner ever. Because it is. But they do dry down quick, so you really have to be fast with smudging it out. So I'm just smudging that on my bottom, connecting it on my inner corner as well. And then I'm going to go in with the Melt Cosmetics pencil brush with that darkest brown again. And I'm going to start to smudge out the bottom lash line. And I'm going to do this one eye at a time, because again, the liner does dry down really quickly and I don't want it to set before I'm able to blend out. I'm going to go in with this small crease brush. This is from Morphe. And when I tell you there's nothing written on it, it's just like a small little fluffy brush. I use it all the time, and I need to get more brushes like it because I only have this one and it's the best for bottom lash, like smoking it out. I definitely want to add something to the smoky eye to make it a little more dramatic. I think we might go in with some of his eyeshadow toppers because they do look really pretty. And I think it would look really nice right in the center. So I'm going to mix the two bronze shades together on my finger. I'm going in with these two right here. And I'm going to pop those in the center of my lid. Kind of like a halo effect. And then for inner corner highlight, I'm just gonna use the Melt Stargazer highlight. So I sprayed my brush a little bit and I'm gonna pop that on my inner corner. And that color is a little bit bright for this look. So I'm gonna go into the Patrick Ta palette and grab one of his bronzier shades. And just go over it to deepen it a little bit. And now, just for the sake of this video not being super duper long, I'm gonna go ahead and do mascara and lashes off camera. And then when we get back, we're gonna put on a lip, and then we're going to be so excited because we're already popped on some lashes. These are Lily lashes in the style Mykonos. No shocker here, Lily lashes forever. They are the best in the world, and especially for a look like this, you want something as dramatic as Mykonos because they just tie it all together. So for lips, this is literally what started the idea for this entire makeup look. My boyfriend found my Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in Foxy Brown under his desk when he was moving it out. So he came home yesterday and was like, I found a lip liner of yours. And I was like, what lip liner is it? Like, what color is it? And I looked at it, it was Foxy Brown. I was so happy. This is the nicest brown lip liner I've ever used in my entire life. I love lip liners, like NYX makes great ones, KKW does, Melt Cosmetics has beautiful lip liners, but the brown that this is, when I put it on, let me just tell you, this changes my whole life every time I use it. So I've been without it since like October of 2020, and I'm reunited with my lip liner. So this is a great feeling. If you've ever lost a makeup product and then found it, or somebody found it for you, like, you know exactly how this feels. This feels wonderful. It's like reunited and it feels so good. So even though I haven't been feeling good, this made my whole day yesterday. So I'm gonna go in with Foxy Brown lip cheat and line my lips. So there's that. You already know how I do that. Is this not the nicest brown lip liner you've ever seen? This is everything that I remember it being. Charlotte Tilbury has some of the best lip liners ever, and this color is so beautiful. So thank you, babe, for finding it. I love you so much. You are the best. Next, I'm gonna go in with Knock on Wood liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors. This is a fall favorite, and mixed with this lip liner, it is perfect. Is this not a pretty fall makeup look? I'm very happy. I'm gonna take my little clips out, fix my hair, get some rings on. I feel so much better. This is the final makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was nice to talk to you guys on a personal level and let you know where I've been. Let me know down in the comments how you've been, how your mental health is. Let me know anything down in the comments below. Be an open book with me. We're an open book type of family here. But I really hope you enjoyed getting into fall with me. I have super witchy, grungy vibes with this look. This lip color, the fact that he found Foxy Brown. Thank you so much for watching. I literally forgot how to do an outro because it's been a while. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you did like the video. Don't forget to comment down below what you want to see next, how you're doing. Just leave a comment. Let me know that you showed up here. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave the channel. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers that I've gotten while I've been gone. I see you, I appreciate you, and I hope to film more content for you in the near future. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.